So hello guys, welcome to our channel Rowan Basic. So this video we will learn about your one-to-one functions. So the function f is one-to-one if for any x sub 1 or x sub 2 in the domain of f, then f of x sub 1 is not equal to f x sub 2. That is, the same value y is never paired with two different x values. Okay, so it means that each value of your domain is paired with a unique range. Okay, so we will try to review it using your mapping diagram and rule of correspondence. So on the board, we have here your three mapping diagram and the correspondence of your relations. So of course, we have one-to-one and one-to-many as our function. And one-to-many is a relation but not a function. Okay, so one-to-many correspondent or mapping diagram is not a function. So we will not use this one. So we will be comparing and focusing on your one-to-one and one-to-many. So we are learning about the concept of one-to-one function. So if you can see, one-to-one correspondence is a relation and a function. One-to-many is a relation and a function. So on your mapping diagram, you can see the difference between one-to-one function and other function. Okay, so your unique value of your domain is paired with a unique value of range. Okay, so your y is not equal to another y. That is the definition of your one-to-one function. So we will be focusing on this one. Okay, then another on how to identify your one-to-one function is using your vertical and horizontal line test. So all functions can satisfy a vertical line test. Then all one-to-one functions can satisfy both the vertical and horizontal line test. So I will give an example or some examples of how to identify your one-to-one function, assuming you are given a graph. So example, we have here your Cartesian plane. Okay, so example, we have here your graph of your function f of x, assuming so this is your function f of x. So using your vertical line test, this one, your vertical line test, we can say that using your vertical line test, this graph is a function. So vertical line test, put some vertical lines in there, and you can see that there is one intersection, so this is a function. Okay, so it satisfies your vertical line test. But for us to say that this function is a one-to-one function, we have to use both horizontal and vertical line test. So this is your vertical line test. Then, example, we have to put a vertical line. So if you can see, there is two intersections or point of intersections in our graph. So this is a function but not a one-to-one function. Okay, so very easy when you are identifying your one-to-one function on a graph. So we will be using vertical and horizontal line test. If your function or the graph of your function satisfies both vertical and horizontal line test, then we can say that your function is a one-to-one function. So how can we say that a certain graph of a function satisfies your vertical and horizontal line test. So it only satisfies your line test if it passes through at one point. If and only if it intersects at only one point. So example, this vertical line test intersect at only one point, or we will put it in here, 1 point. We will to put it in here, it intersects only 1 point. But your horizontal line test intersect at 2 points. So it is a function but not a one-to-one function. Okay? So another example of a function. Okay, so if you have your Cartesian plane like that, then example, the graph of f of x is this one. So a line. So if we put some vertical test in here, so 1 point. We have to put it in here, 1 point. In here, 1 point. So this is a function. Okay? If we will use the horizontal line test, so you put it in here, 1 point, in here, 1 point, in here, 1 point. So at any point or anywhere in your f of x or the graph of your f of x, the vertical and the horizontal line test will intersect at only 1 point. Okay? So it is a function because it satisfies your vertical line test and also a one-to-one function because it also satisfies your horizontal line test. So very easy. Okay? So let us try another example. This is your Cartesian plane. Then example, a polynomial function f of x. Example, just an example of a graph. So this is the graph of a polynomial function. So when we put a vertical line test in here, okay, so it will intersect at exactly 1 point. If we put it in here, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So anywhere in your graph, when you put a vertical line, it will intersect at only 1 point. So this is a function. Right? So checking using horizontal line test. Let's put some horizontal line test in here. So we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 intersections. We put it in here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. In here we have 1, 2, 3. So we can say that the graph of a function, or we can say that this function, this relation is a function but not one-to-one function. Okay, so very easy. So that is how to identify your one-to-one function. In definition, your one-to-one function, there's a unique relation between your domain and your range. Okay? So I guess you'll learn something from this lesson. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and stay safe.